And finally, for today's episode, let's turn to David Trim and Dragoslava Santrac for a look at Adventist history.
This week, 1 year ago, the Encyclopedia of Seventh-day Adventists online was published.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. On July 1st, 2020, yes, exactly 1 year ago this week, the Encyclopedia of Seventh-day Adventists online was published with the launch of the website encyclopedia.adventist.org. I'm the editor of the Encyclopedia of Seventh-day Adventists, and with me this week is Dr. Dragoslava Santrac, who works with me as managing editor of the ESDA. Slava, in the last 12 months, what progress has been made on the largest and most complex reference work in the Church's history?
Well, I can't believe a year has passed since the encyclopedia was launched. It's been an incredible and productive year for the ESDA team. We have added nearly 1,000 new articles and 3,000 photographs.
Wow. So how many articles are online now and how many historic images?
At the moment, there are 2,921 articles and nearly 6,500 images.
Give the viewers, please, Slava, some sense of the work we have done in the ESDA team since the launch of encyclopedia.adventist.org.
Yes, of course. We receive, review, edit and upload articles, photographs and videos. We continue receiving positive feedback from our readers, often supplying new information or suggesting minor corrections. I would like to use this opportunity to thank our editors, authors, peer reviewers, church administrators, and of course readers worldwide for their continuing support.
As well as providing authoritative information and insightful analysis, the ESDA also tells wonderful stories. Slava, share with us a story that's in the encyclopedia and that is from This Week in Adventist History.
Yes, the historical nugget for this week is about missionary Johannes Lipke, known as John Lipke, one of the most important Adventist pioneers in Brazil. He was born on June 27, 1875 in Berlin, Germany. As a young man, barely 20 years old, Lipke decided to become a missionary. First, he went to the United States to study theology at Battle Creek College. Then, on August 17, 1897, when John was 22, the Foreign Mission Board voted to send him and his wife Augusta to Brazil. Only 3 months later, the couple arrived in the city of Rio de Janeiro. In his rich ministry, John Lipke served in several crucial areas: literature evangelism, education, evangelism, pastoral ministry, administration, and health. He helped establish and was the first president of what is known today as Latin American Adventist Theological Seminary, or UNASP, in Sao Paulo. He founded the first Adventist printing house in Brazil and is credited with training the first pastors and missionaries in Brazil and South America. Having worked for nearly 23 years, Lipke realized that one very important aspect of Adventist work was still not developed in Brazil. It was the medical work. When no one else could go to America to obtain medical training, Lipke went to the College of Medical Evangelists in Loma Linda, California. He stayed there for 6 years, paying his school fees as a colporteur. Graduating with a medical degree in 1925, now aged 50, Lipke returned to Brazil and opened a small clinic in Rio de Janeiro, which was the first Adventist clinic in Brazil. The Lipkes served in Brazil for 45 years, which is a remarkable example of commitment to Adventist mission. Amen. Their contribution to building up the church in South America is indeed incalculable.
Thank you so much, Dr. Santrac. I encourage you to read this entire article about Johannes Lipke in the new Encyclopedia of Seventh-day Adventists at encyclopedia.adventist.org, and also explore the other nearly 3,000 articles and 6,500 photographs. That was This Week in Adventist History.